welcome to Omegadon's Gaming. I want to do something a little bit different today. It's a podcast I do on Twitch called No BS with Omega, which we were doing a while ago, and I kind of ended it for now. But besides that, don't mind the mess. As y'all see, I'm trying to get everything ready down here to start streaming again, which is going to be coming real soon. We're going to be doing ARK-related content for ARK Survival Ascended. But this is what I wanted to talk to you, because I watch a lot of other YouTubers and stuff. I'm a big fan of a lot of ARK YouTubers and other YouTubers that, do stuff that's not ARK related. But I am getting sick of every time I turn on YouTube to watch something. There's always somebody now, even some streamers that I did respect that are doing nothing but pissing and moaning every time I turn around. It's like, oh, now Nitrado added this extra feature now in order to join the servers that aren't Nitrado servers, that are owned servers by, the selected YouTubers or whatnot. I have to push an extra button now for them to find it. It's all a big fucking catastrophe, and then the shit comes out. Okay, look, anybody who's watched me for any length of time knows I'm not a fan of Wildcard or Schnell Gaming. And people know me long enough know, or have played on my Nitrado servers, and I've used them for, 7 years, probably, damn near. And I've never had a problem with their servers. And when we have had the technical hiccups, pardon me, I've been sick. I've always been able to reach somebody, and it's always been fixed. Or they were able to tell me that they're waiting for a patch from Wildcard to them. With that being said, I've seen people that are taking stabs at Nitrado, and I'm not partnered with Nitrado. I've never used any other company but Nitrado. So G-Portal and them could all be great companies. But you ever take notice that the people that are bitching about Nitrado the most are the same fuckers that are making money off servers that were partnered with G-Portal and not Nitrado. So, of course, God forbid these people say anything positive about Nitrado because they, have used to partnered with other, server companies. And then we get to the part where they're complaining, well, it's an extra tab to push and yada, and they're trying to do this and they're trying to do that. There's a conspiracy in every fucking thing. Like, oh, I walked over and that rock told me that ARK is done. The rock told me it did. It did. This is the state of things, folks. I'm not trying to be I am. You know what? I am trying to be an asshole. Because I think a lot of it's ridiculous. All right, ARK Survival Ascended. Has it lived up to the hype? No. Am I still enjoying it? Yes. I am back on official. I am back with the Tribe of the Lost, with the SOF Deadshot and Enraged Pumpkin. And I'm having a blast. And plus, I do have a Nitrado server that I do pay for, that I'm running mods on and stuff, experimenting a little bit. And because, and I didn't have access to a lot of these mods for console before, but for PC, and I'm trying to, sort out all the stuff. And get to learn a little bit about some of the mods that I do watch on YouTube, because I do watch, like, Froggy Man. Shout out to that man. I love his video content. And Everything Riot, the Riot Brigade, it's fucking awesome. I watch Mr. Miola as well. Fucking awesome. Modded ARK content and stuff like that. So it comes down to this with me. And I'm not really going to be editing this video. This is kind of like, I didn't feel like going live on anything to do this. So I just felt like recording this. I'm not going to edit this. It's not going to be some pretty production, because that's what a lot of these fuckers are doing. When really, in reality, a lot of people just want to see the facts put out without all the fancy editing and post-production shit. And you take pride in your work. I have no problem with that. But some of this, like, to put the just basic 1-minute news video out, you don't need to go to all that trouble. Most people just love your content to begin with and want to see what you just put the news out. With that being said, not everybody's going to like everything. Of course not. But for fuck's sakes, just because you're used to another server provider doesn't mean you need to bash another server provider, to be fair. Like I said, if you've had a bad experience with Nitrado, that's fine. I understand. I have not had any bad experiences with Nitrado, and I've been using them for over 7 years. And once again, I am not partnered with Nitrado. I am nowhere big enough to be partnered with Nitrado. of a channel. And you know what? That's fine. But I still love their product. And unlike a lot of people, they have a telephone number. If you can't reach them by email, they have a telephone number. You can fucking reach them. And I'm pretty sure the one is out in west coast of the U.S. And then I believe for the people over in like the U.K. and shit, there is a number. Because not only they have an American base, they have a German part of their company as well. So, and they're actually phone numbers. You could actually fucking talk to somebody. Unlike Wildcard, where you can't talk to nobody. And then you got the people on the official servers, and it's lagging and shit, and we understand that the shit's going on. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, but brought to you by Nitrado. Let me clue you guys in on something. Nitrado may be running the server providers for Ark, Survival Ascended, but when it comes to the patches and all that other shit, that's still up to the Wildcard devs to sort out. And then they got to get them the patches after it goes through certification through Microsoft or Sony or whatever platform you're playing on. So it's easy to all blame Nitrado. Well, if you ain't got the fucking patch from Wildcard, the actual developers of the fucking game, then you can't fix something if you ain't got the parts to fucking fix it. You get what I'm saying? But most people are going to be like, oh, fuck you, Omega. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, yada, yada. No, when I see something, I call it for what it is. Period. I'm not jumping on this fucking bandwagon. It seems like to me that a lot of these YouTubers and shit are little cliques. Little cliques with each other. And as soon as one starts spouting off something, you got 3 more, through the rest of the day. They're going to follow with basically the same fucking video. Just changed up a little bit with a different intro and shit like that. But it all comes down to the same. It's like they all kind of meet together and go over, okay, I'm going to put this video out. Here's my notes. Y'all kind of get a good idea and copy those notes. And then y'all put them out. So that way, And that's how this goes today, folks. Honestly, this is how this fucking goes. And then no one's afraid to say anything or speak up because, oh my God, he's got 1 million followers. Or, oh my God, they've got 250,000 followers. Oh my God, who am I? You know what? I don't really care. There's a lot of YouTube content creators I have a lot of respect for, but they do shit that I don't like. But I'm not out there going, oh my God, because at the end of the day, I don't like the drama. I don't like the bullshit. I would like to see some positive shit on YouTube, to be fair. Really would. Every time I put it on, it's Ark's coming to an end. Ark's Survival Ascended is coming to an end. Or this. Anybody who's been at this game as long as I have, and I know there are a lot of you out there that have been at this game for as long as I have, if not longer, realizes what it was like at the very beginning of Ark Survival Evolved. All right, they're just getting shit going. And to their credit, and as much as I hate to fucking say Wildcard, to their credit, they are busting their ass trying to put patches out and put fixes out. Then you have some YouTubers that are bitching because the events now are becoming mods. I think it was an easier fucking process, to be fair. And I enjoyed that. That's my opinion. Of course, it doesn't go with everybody else's opinion, but that's fine. I'm not exactly bothered by that either. But I just really, you don't have to like and subscribe to this content, but I would like to hear comments. I would like to hear how your Ark experience is going and all the other things that I'm talking about right now and what you guys think of that. If you guys like that, you don't like it, okay, there's no right comment for me. Either like me or hate me. I don't care, but I'm willing to talk about it. And then if you all want to do like a little podcast or something together and just have a discussion, even live, I'm willing to do that. I would love to hear other people's points of view. Because that's how the world goes around. We are too fucking caught up in this fucking society to where no one can say what's on their mind anymore. If you think about it, you got to respect the rights of other people, but these same other people you're trying to respect their rights have no respect for your rights. And in a lot of ways, it seems like in order to get people to respect your rights, you have to in turn violate their rights. If that makes any fucking sense. It's like, you can't have it both ways. There's no freedom of speech. If somebody's butt hurt by something that you said, technically you're right to be your freedom of speech, but technically they're right that their freedom of speech. You shouldn't be saying that to them. It all goes down to that. You can't say shit anymore because, oh my God, or you didn't use a proper fucking pronoun. You know what? I am so sick of that shit too, okay? I don't care what you identify as. I don't care what your sexual orientation is. I don't care what your religion is, and I don't care what your politics are. That's on you. Live and let live as far as I'm concerned. If you want to identify as a fucking toaster, then by all means, identify as a fucking toaster. You want to identify as a fucking squirrel. You know, identify as a fucking squirrel. I don't care if that makes you fucking happy. The only thing I have a problem with anything is if it comes in and it comes against my own interest and my family and my kids and such, then yeah. But as far as that, you want to live your life how you live, I live my life how I live. I have people come up to me and get pissed off because I've called them ma'am or sir. Let me clue you fucking in on something. I was born in 77. I was raised through the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s, so on and so forth. It's how I was raised. I was raised ma'am or sir. I'm sorry, it's called respect. Unfortunately, this newer generation doesn't know the fucking word respect. You got these jackass TikTokers and shit that are out there fucking doing pranks that are actually hurting people, bothering people, fucking with people's lives and shit, all for fucking content, which it shouldn't be. It's the dumbest fucking thing. You know, shout out to Atozi. I watch him, Asmongold, Mudahar, CoffeeZilla, and a few others that I really love their content. And Oompaville. Can't forget Oompaville. That could bring out this shit. Every time you turn around, it's something fucking stupid. You got psychic fucking TikTokers that are predicting events and all sorts of other. It just basically goes into one bullshit and another. All right, back to what we were discussing, and that little rant's over with. Like me or hate me, I don't care. It is what it is. I will always say what's on my mind, whether people like it or not, and I expect the same respect in return. You got something to say it. I don't care. You know, it's the same with art community. Now, on our official servers, are we dealing with jackasses there? Well, of course we are. You've got the ones that are trying to kill people's, like high-level tames. They're trying to knock out the tame because they didn't get to it first. I had somebody actually on our server that did it to me and John. We were down there trying to, I kited a 125 mosasaur, and I mean kited, meaning it's following me to my trap, or our trap, onto the ocean floor. No sooner get it there, and then I'm shooting it, and it's starting to get bloody as I'm trying to trank it, and there's some jackass to come around on a bassie and start chewing on it from the other side of the cage. Trying to kill, because I had brought this thing all the way from Herbivore Island clear up the coast to in between Herbivore and Carno, where we live in the swamp, and to that, and all of a sudden then it's like, oh, well, my bassie was aggro, was his response. They don't aggro when you're sitting on them, so unless you're pushing that fucking button or clicking that fucking trigger. And then you got somebody who else on there who was taming a 145 UD, and some jackass came and fucking killed it while he was trying to knock it out. It's the stupidity. And then it's the whines about the drops and about this. The Christmas event ought to be really fucking interesting. You want to bring the worst out in people? Get them to fight for the fucking presents. Oh my fucking God in heaven. Look the fuck out. Can't wait. Y'all tell me what's going on your servers. I'd like to know, because it's what we're dealing with right now is that shit. Hoping for the cryo balls on the 21st or the 20th. I do believe the 21st, but I haven't seen anything on that anymore. But it should be soon, because a lot of servers are getting capped. They are, indeed. And stuff like that. The cryo balls, which will only be for portability, meaning the storage has to be within an active cryo fridge, which I explained in other videos. You should still be able to cryo out anywhere as far as cryo, not cryo out, but cryo in, like something you just tamed or whatever. But in order, I think, to cryo out, at least is what I've seen so far, you have to be like within a certain parameter of an active cryo fridge. And I do believe it has to be your active cryo fridge. And I've already looked at another person's video who was putting out a video in the test server, which I think they really shouldn't have. It should have waited until the stuff was done and finite. But it looks like you're not able to put them now on the back of platform saddles and stuff yet, but I'm going to be experimenting it once they release, if you're able to put them on rafts or anything like that. You know, if there's a way around it, we'll find, between me, Pumpkin, and Deadshot, we'll find a way around it and see what's up there. But no, I wanted to sit and I wanted to get a few things off my chest, because this stuff that just sits there just kind of gets me a little upset, and then it kind of builds up and builds up and builds up. And usually I live stream, and it just kind of gets this out of my system on Twitch. But I haven't live streamed in a while. Like I said, shit's went down. It's not a real good Christmas right now in the household, as far as just emotions right now with everything that's happened. Me and the wife are fine. The kids are fine. We're just dealing with a lot right now. So, you know, we're doing the best we can with what we've got, which is, you know, all you can do. Thank God all my kids are grown, except for one, and you know, living their lives and doing their thing. And anybody who's been with my channel long enough knows my youngest is autistic with sensory issues, and we have fun. She's my biggest fan. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, you only do what you can do with what you've got. And it's the same with ARC. I just wanted to get some things off my chest about this shit with, you know, the complainers, the YouTubers out and they're picking through everything. And most of it is because they want to nitpick at everything that Nitrado does because they actually are partnered with G-Portal and stuff. But these are the same fuckers that now have their own private server setups that make money off of you, their Patreon or whatever, to be able to come on the server and shit. And they make fucking money off of that. Don't let them think that they're fucking poor and destitute and they're getting screwed over. They make money off of this, or they wouldn't be fucking doing it. So, anyway, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for the subscribers that I do have and the future ones. Again, it's not necessary. Thank you for the comments and the likes that's been going on and the views in the last 7, 8 videos. It's been amazing. I'm a small channel. I don't mind being a small channel. I speak my mind, and this gives me a platform to do it. And for the haters out there, well, keep on fucking hating. I don't lose any sleep over it. And again, you know, everybody, if you guys want to see more kind of stuff, like videos like this with us just talking and discussing the game and other things, let me know in the comment section. If you want to come on and discuss something with me or debate, again, leave a message in the comment section. And with that being said, hey, everybody, have a great day, and happy arcing. I'll see you in the next video. Later, everybody.